Ruski's Crypto Cave here, and in today's video we're going to do an update on our solo mining efforts. YOLO on solo. What you see on the screen here, we're logged into Brains on my S19J Pro 104 terahash model, and as you can see, we're at about 63.5 terahash. Temp chips are 58 degrees, efficiency is about 22.14, power at about 1521. This will fluctuate as the temperatures and stuff go up in the shed, and at night, actually, if you've seen the post yesterday on my community tab, the efficiency was under 22 watts per terahash, which was amazing, because the hash rate, there it goes, it just dipped 21.97, because the hash rate goes up to 70, around 1500 watts, it actually, the efficiency is pretty damn good. This one is solo mining Bitcoin Cash on via BTC, and we can see no luck. No blocks, boo-hoo, but we're about 10-11 days into it, so we're not doing that well, but statistically you're probably going to take about a year with this hash rate to hit a block. I'm trying to get lucky and see if we can hit one within 30 days. Who knows, might do it longer. I don't know, we'll see, we'll find out, but as of right now, the game plan is just to do it for 30 days, and then after 30 days we'll reassess and see where we're at and see how things are going. But the no luck as of yet. So there's a little bit of earnings here. That is from when it was on, when I was first getting it set up. I had this in via BTC. That I had this set to PPLS, PPNS, one of the two I had. I forget exactly what I had that, but you can just basically switch it back from solo to pool mining and stuff right from there. So that's where it was at. So let me go back to dashboard. So, and then the other device that is on BCH solo mining is the BitAx 1366. You can see current hash rate's 438 gigahash. It's just running at the stock settings. I didn't do any like overclocking or underclocking or anything like that. Efficiency is about 23.2, 24. So the efficiency, and that's not too terrible either, actually. So, but it is just a single chip. So, all-time best difficulty is 3.73 million. That needs to get up to network difficulty, and once that gets to network difficulty, that's when the block is found. So it's got a long way to go. So, but you never know. Things can get crazy. It could find that magical share, and bam, block found. So the other things I am solo mining, we will hop over to, let's see, this is probably this guy. Yes, we are also solo mining Kaspa. I swapped these over probably within, it was right around the end of August. Shortly after, it's gonna be right around my last payout. So yeah, 27th, my last payout was there, and shortly after that is when I swapped it over to solo mining. So I have like a balance of one Kaspa in there for worth about 17 cents. Is estimated earnings. These guys are estimated to earn 37 cents a day. They're pool mining, so they cost about these probably cost about 30 cents a day, because these are basically overclocked original KS0s that are running at about 160 gigahash. So they do cost a little bit more to run than like the regular AL0 at 100 watts was about a quarter a day is what they would cost. So these are not profitable to run, but they don't use a whole ton of power either, so we're going to let it ride. My KS2 is still on. That is still pool mining. I am approaching another payout. So I'm going to determine what I'm going to be doing there, if I'm going to leave that on pool or maybe even swap that to solo as well, just to try to catch some blocks. But we'll figure that out when that gets there. But it's probably within another couple days, I think, to go. I believe it's the 15th or 16th is when that should receive a payout. Actually, this one will probably, this is it here. Yeah, around September 15th, basically, with the hash rate to going the way it is, it's going to be probably the 16th by the time I get a payout on that one. So we're sitting at 437, 80%, 88% of the way there. So we got some time yet in that guy. But the other devices that I am soloing, this is my AL0. I did have it pool mining on ViperNet. Now I did switch. I do have a balance here. I'm just waiting. I don't know if anybody else is mining on Viper. If they have noticed, they have some immature blocks that have been hanging here for a while. They say 100%, but yet they have not been paid out. This number is gradually going down, very, 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 very slowly. Like last night, it was at 0.199-ish, somewhere in there. So 0.002 Alethium was transferred over to my main balance. Because I did set this to pay out like once pretty much that goes to the air, that's going to pay out. But then the AL0 is currently solo mining. So we're going to give this a refresh. So we are currently at 55% effort. We got 6.9 Alethium in there. This has been doing pretty well. So the last block was a stinker, but I switched it over to solo on September 8th around 6:35 it says, but I did have it on solo for a brief time before. It didn't hit a block. It was up around 85-90% effort, and then I just turned it back on, and shortly after turning it on, boom, it finds a block. And you can see, as far as the luck effort goes, it's been pretty damn good. 95%, 8%, 116, 8, 92, 64, 73, so on and so forth. A really good one there at 1%. There's a good one. There's a good one back to back. So having a stinker here is to be fully expected, because eventually, like, the solo effort, mathematically and statistically, will average out around 100. So, and we are currently at 74% average effort since, was it Monday evening, I believe, or Sunday night? What was Sunday evening is when I switched it over to solo. So as it sits right now, still looking pretty good as far as solo mining goes. And we'll do another update either further along in the month and maybe on all the devices, just to give an update as far as what we are looking at as far as solo efforts, solo mining, and everything like that. As far as anything else, I don't believe I'm solo mining anything else. Pretty much just the Kaspa, the AL0, and the S19 on Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, there we go. So still rocking. Now see the efficiency's up to about 23.4 because the hash rate's down in this mid 60s. Because when it gets up to the high 60s, low 70s, and that it fluctuates, but still that's very, 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 very good efficiency for the age of that hardware. So definitely not complaining. Has me thinking that maybe I should give out Brains a try on my S19K Pro, which I do have the stock control board there. I do have Xilinx control boards, but I don't think I'll be able to slap a Xilinx control board on there. But I'll have to do some research on that. Or maybe I'll just have to get another Brains control board, or we'll figure that out, how to install that. So I don't think the stock K Pro control board had an SD slot. I could be wrong, but I don't think it did. So, but I could look into that. But for the time being, see, we're actually knocking on door 70. Efficiencies in the high 21 watts per terahash range. That's, like I said before, that is pretty damn fantastic. So, but we'll keep hashing away here. Hopefully we get lucky, smash a block. Like I said, statistically with the hash rate that I have, it should be about a year before we hit a Bitcoin Cash block. It is a long time. Will be a long time to just be eating the power bulb, but at 1500 watts, let's get a calculator out. Say 1521 times 24 hours a day, divided by 1,000. 36.5 kilowatt hours per day times, we're just going to round it up. So that's $4 a day. $4.38 a day is basically what it cost me to run that. So, willing to give that shot for a month, maybe two, but not much more than that, because that's just throwing money away. So we'll see if we get lucky, but and hopefully I could maybe find a better power rate. I do have like another month or two left on my contract that I have now, and then that does go away, so then I have to look for another power plan. Hopefully power rates do drop coming into the fall, which they typically do because people aren't using their ACs as much and stuff like that. So we'll see. I certainly missed Inspire with the unlimited plan and abusing the crap out of that, but oh well, can't do much about that. So, but if anybody's looking as far as what frequencies and stuff the chips are running at, we got 355, 355. So I'm just freezing this tuned to 335.7, and 12.12 is the voltage on across the board on all of them, and you can see the corresponding hash rates and stuff. So. You can there's certain OSs that you can manually adjust everything. So if you want to give that a whirl on your device, if you can do that and see if you can get similar results on a 104 terahash model, more power to you. Knock yourself out. But yeah, that's where we stand. So we'll just keep plugging away. I'm going to leave the AL0 on solo until it gets bad. So we're going to see how long I could go, and then I maybe swap over to pool mining, because you can also see like the network difficulty, 671. It just keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. It's just only going to keep climbing higher and higher and higher. So just because the AL1s have been shipping, people have been turning them on. All the AL0s have shipped, people are turning them on, and this is just the first batch. So it's only going to get worse. So we do need some price appreciation over here, just because when I placed the order for this was probably about $14, $15 was the estimated earnings for this device. It's down to $269. Yeah. No bueno. So we'll just keep hammering away, but just like the KS0s, these don't use a whole lot of power. And I think I did mention before, I did order a RX0 from Ice River. I ordered it directly from Ice River for the $3.99. And then I forget whose coupon code I used, but you get like a 1.5 or 2% off, something like that. And then it's $55 to ship, so it's $440-ish, something like that is what it cost me. I'm going to do a similar spreadsheet compared to what I have here for the AL0. I am going to make another one of these because I did spend Ethereum, and I do have the amount of Ethereum that I spent and the price that it was when I spent it. I printed all that good stuff out because I believe it was $2,217.88 was the price of Ethereum when I purchased it. So we'll make another one of these for Radiant and the RX0, and then see how we do with that and track everything. So just want to do a quick splice into, and I almost forgot, the Nano 3, the Canon Nano 3, Avalon Nano 3 miner, 4 terahash model. I mentioned before I did have to RMA that. I did send it out near the end of August. The tracking number says it should be delivered today between 12 and 2 o'clock. It is currently 12:17, so we should be getting it back here shortly. And then as soon as that does come back, that will be going back on to buy a BTC with the others to add a little more hash rate to the solo mining for Bitcoin Cash. So just wanted to throw that in there. I'll splice this cut in here somewhere in the video. So anyway, until the next video, we'll catch you later. That's the update on solo.